Welcome to this one. I was editing this video and realized it's kind of all over the place. Start off with doing a starter in the Impala, then we fix an elbow, then I jump into the headlights. So that's kind of what this video is about, but I wanted to put the disclaimer here at the beginning so that way you know, jumping into it. Stay tuned. Well, welcome back. Got another one, I guess, allegedly, something like that. It's me. Back working on my 1995 Chevrolet Impala SS, and as you can see, it's in the garage, already jacked up on jack stands. Well, what I'm doing today is starter. To the left, we have the original 1995 starter that's been on this car for ever and a day. And to the right, we have the brand new starter that I just got from Rock Auto. Now, normally I wouldn't just do the parts can and throw a starter at it, but it's starting to get the slow going onto it, and we have a brand new battery in here, so I'm pretty confident it's not the battery. So I'm going to get this starter put in before it becomes a problem. But also while I'm in there, I have an issue with my temp gauge. When my temp gauge is operating, what does it do? It kind of bounces back and forth. And it's a problem we've had on Power Tour. I actually went through and replaced that sensor in the side of the block. Right down, and well, you can't see it. Let's go to the bottom of the car. It is right up in your teeth. Right up there. Right, nope. Where's my lighting? My lighting sucks. Where, oh, that right there. So, I think the wiring's a problem. So I'm gonna go through and fix this wiring, and I apologize about the lighting. Well, you know, it's kind of dark underneath these cars. Huh. All right, new starter's in. What you got is two 14mm bolts right here. They're knurled. Pull those out. You gotta undo your wires right there. You get a 13mm or 14mm on the back for the big lug, and then you have a starter wire, the yellow wire that's back there. You need to undo that, and then you can drop it right out with a new one in. It's really simple. I did have to remove these bolts on this inspection cover to kind of get this in here, but it's nice and secured. Also, that temp sensor thing that's up there, I wiggled the wires around. Hopefully it'll work. Better look at the starter outside again. The back of the solenoids have this little tiny lug nut that you have to take off. It's 8mm. And then this one for the battery post, which this one's 13. The one that I put back on is 14 or 9/16. But there you go. Also, I'll point out to use the new hardware that comes with those. The old stuff that I was using right here. Tried to use these in the new starter and it did not seat properly. So use what you get. They're knurled, meaning they have like, I don't know, they're special tapered to go in for the starter to make them fit flush. So make sure you use new starter bolts. Also, I'll point out, found this guy. It was just, you know, laying right there inside the wheel well. I'm like, what? Is that spark plug boot? Nope, it's not. What this is an elbow that goes up on the firewall down for the AC. Because what happens is you get wind that blows in the front of the car. And as the wind blows, it goes right in that hole, pushes all the condensation from your water back into your firewall. So this little elbow helps block that wind from getting inside your car. So if you got a leaky passenger side from running your AC, it's probably from missing this. So get that replaced. So we'll have to put that back on when we get it set back on the ground. Hopefully I can climb up there and get that. So let's get into it. Up. These no side post used to be quarter inch, I think. No, I don't recall. Don't recall. What the heck? What the heck? Is it 8mm? Holy cow. It's good to know. 8mm fits. You know, just trying to get it in here without shorting the battery out or stripping it out and holding it straight. Alright, let's see if this thing starts. Fingers crossed, new starter. Hopefully it doesn't sound like gas. Well, there you go. New starter worked out great. Cool. All right, now I'm gonna get down inside there. See if I can fish that little elbow back on. Okay, kind of hard to see, but it's right underneath the AC line. I don't know if you really can see that very well, but right under there, that little spot. Yeah, that's where that little elbow goes. So I'm gonna take a little RTV, put it around the skimmit, you know, put it on there so it glues it on. Hopefully it works. All right, just a little bit of RTV, kind of put it on the inside of it there and get it on your finger. That's why you wear dirty pants, right? Sure. Don't want to scratch the fender. Where's my fender thingy? Used to have a bunch of blankets to put on my fender so it wouldn't get scratched. Oh! Yeah, we'll just square body it. You guys getting a good view? That's a good thing that header's nice and hot. Oh. Well, it's not too bad. Right there. One shot. Oh, there we go. Okay. No. Wasn't so bad, was it? No. 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 Shut up, Chris. Well, some of you may be wondering by the name of the title of this, what are you doing? What are you doing? Well, yeah, I'm changing out my headlights on the Impala. About 2 years ago, we went from our stock Impala headlights, it's been 3 years now, to this style clear. Really liked it at first, did an LED upgrade on it, really good, I guess, clear marker lights, but I don't really like it. I don't. I prefer the look of the original stock Impala headlight look, silly as it sounds. I do, however, like the intensity of the brightness of the LEDs. So, plan here today is we're gonna reinstall stock headlights. Yep. But we're gonna leave the LED bulbs in. Now you can see I went through and I kept the original bulbs inside here, just in case I ever wanted to go back to stock look, but honestly, I like the brightness of LEDs and I should have just put LEDs in these and called it good to begin with. But I wanted to do something different. But this is just, I don't know. I got some comments. Everyone likes it. It's unique. It's different. Kind of has been the look of the channel, but I think I'm going to go back to looking like that. Now, when we went through and installed these, we did have to make some modifications to the brackets. Shouldn't be that hard. I think it was 2 10mm and some other stuff, but if you've never taken these headlights off, it can be kind of, you know, difficult, I guess. But we're going to get into it now. So let's do it. So first thing you're going to want to do on either end is take off the side marker light. It's really simple to do it. You just should have a Phillips in there and pull the Phillips out. I actually put some different ones in there than you might have in your B-body, but that was because I wanted to make sure they stayed in there. And it just has this little tab right here that this screw sticks into. Simply pull off your marker light and your peanut bulb. I call them peanut bulbs, but they're side marker bulbs. And there you go. Then your side marker light is out. So our original side markers, just for comparison, we're going to go back with this style. I think I am going to do away with these LEDs as well on the side because they're not very bright, and I don't know, they just don't seem to work very well. The reason I had the yellows in there because they were up here, and then there was just this big marker right here, whereas they're inside here, this whole side part lights up, so it looks a little bit cleaner, a little bit nicer, but I don't know, it works. So to pull the headlight out itself from the housing, you got 4 10mm. You got one right here in the fender. You got 2 over here. Don't scratch the paint. Two. Third one is upper part of the fender. And I'm probably gonna have to get a wrench for it because I forgot. Oh, that would be tightening it up. I don't want to tighten it up. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Idiot. Anyways. Well, it's not a race. Just get it done nice and slow. I don't know why this one's like 5 miles long, but it is. There we go. Anyways, and then the headlight assembly is pulled out. Now you get it off this far, you gotta undo the lights. So you wanna twist them off, get them so you can get it out, fish them through like so. And then for our LED light here, LED if you will, you know, simply just pull it out and there we go. And that is a removal of the headlight. So I'll give you a demonstration how bright those lights are, the LED lights. LEDs. Bam. It's pretty bright, not too bad. So installation of the new, old OEM one is just the same. Of course, you're going to want to take your original light out. Hopefully we won't need that ring, but if we do, it's there. I should have cleaned this up. And hopefully it's a matter of put in there and twist, turn, squeeze and shout. What? have to do some modifications. As I was saying, I'm going to have to do some modifications to get this one to work. Okay. Just do that. Then you take the stock piece, slip it on there, and then you can go ahead and probably refix it on there somehow, like so, for weather tight seal. And there you go. It's like windshield wipers. You just got to put them on sometimes. So now we should be able to just go like that. I think something like this. I hope. Don't call me a liar. Trying to do something on camera is never that easy as it seems. Just like that. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so then now we just go back. We plug that back in, like we never unplugged it. We put our orange bulb in because I'm not going to change it back out for the clear one because it's orange for turning purposes. Try not to scratch the paint. Oh yeah, we gotta fish these through here, like so. Like so. And like that. And we can put that up there. Did those have clips on them? They did. Okay. So allegedly, the clips right here got to come off. They're basic body clip. Pretty simple. I say that, and this one's going to be difficult. Not a screwdriver. Simple screwdriver. Pop it off. You can get these clips anywhere. Places out, Dan. Right like that. Scratch the paint. Yeah. Go like this. Like that. That's one nice thing I like about the General. When they put cars together, whoever came up with those clips, genius. Yes. Now we'll put our one that's 50 miles long back in right here. There. This one back in before we lose it. Now the beauty is you got all that room for adjustment for your headlights to one way or the other. We'll have to just put them in. There's also an up and down screw right here, but we want to line it up with our fender and our hood here and our grill. Make sure it looks good. It's not like That would be good. Got a whole pile of bolts right there that I probably can find a shorter one than the one I'm putting in here right now. It would probably take me less time to walk over there, dig through my pile, come back over here, unscrew this one than it is for me to actually sit here and continue to do this. That just shows you how much commitment I have to it though. Alrighty. So, peanut bulbs. When I say peanut bulb, it's a 194. It's these little guys right here. They go in back at gauge clusters. They go in here. They go in all sorts of stuff. But no, this isn't a 194. This is that goofy one. So as I was saying, the LED is staying in here, and we're just gonna we're gonna pretend like we didn't even talk about that. So let's make sure it actually works. There you go. You know, because the flasher's working so well. That light's nice and bright though. Can you see it? That's good. What am I going to do with you? Had to go back to my good old electronic flasher. Apparently this long life flasher in here is not very long lifey. It's working. So, I'm not an idiot. I just went and tried this invert. And this, again, long lifey one that was in this Impala here. It's junk. Anyways. Let's see how the headlight lines up, shall we? Look at that. Actually, you can come up to the hair, maybe. Yeah, we'll come up just a scotch. A skadosh. All right. I think that was a good catch there, guy. It was about my finger width length, if I remember right. Sure. one thing I thoroughly enjoy about body work is testing, untesting, testing, untesting, testing, untesting. Step back. Looks good. Good deal. Good frickin' deal. Hood's actually a little low. I don't know if you guys saw that. A little low right there. Could come up in the body line a little bit. But now it's not too tight on the headlight. It's holding hard. Mumbler! Well, I'll call that good for him. Oh. Gotta use the extension. Okay. Would that tighten that up too? Yep. Now for our side marker lamp here. We got to find a different screw that fits in there because that one we took out didn't work. It's too big. All right, so marker side thing goes in here. This one comes back into here. This goes into the fender right in here, like so. Just go home, guy. Go home. Push it in. And try not to drop your screw in this corner hole here. Line it up. Get it to where it needs to be. And there it is. So I'm going to quick knock out the other side, but I want to do a quick comparison. So, what do you think? Comment below, I guess, lets me know which one you think looks better. Cool rock stock for a little bit. But I'm always open to suggestions. All right. Just as John Moss wanted it to be. I can't believe how freaking bright those lights are. Yikes. So, one thing that you need to do when you start doing headlight stuff is you probably ought to put them so they're bright and nice, and they're not like one's going this way, one's going that way kind of thing. So what you're gonna wanna do is get your car staged up on a flat surface and drive it up by a wall. When you get it lined up with that wall, what you can do is you can see the beam goes directly across like that. And you probably obviously want a flat wall. You can adjust your headlights up or down corresponding to however it needs to be, adjusted. So you go through, play with those adjustment screws. You can move them in and out. You can move them up and down, and you can get it set up pretty darn close. Back at the body shop, that was how we did it. There's no fancy technology to line them up or whatever it might be. It was just a matter of putting it up on a flat surface and make them look good. So that actually looks pretty decent. I'm gonna call that good. Unless I get flashed by a bunch of people on the highway, then I'm gonna have to adjust it. So you might have seen this in the background. This is Christopher's S10. He's been diligently working on this thing, trying to get it running. Did a carb swap on it, got rid of the throttle body. Really, really unique, different. I actually had to do a head gasket on it as well recently, but he's gonna get this thing set for power tour. Hopefully, he's got a lot more work on it to do than I would. So, a lot coming on that. Go check out his channel. Koala Cars. I'll leave a link in the description. But power tour is going to be here before we know it. I'm excited. Hopefully, my plans are going to be taking Burt 2.0 because Burt 2.0 is got air conditioning, so that's a plus. But if not, be taking Angus, be taking the Impala. I don't know. It's a couple months away, but we got options. So I'm going to cut it off for that one. Kind of a short, sweet video starter. Fix that little elbow. Changed out the headlights on this 1995 Chevrolet Impala SS. More videos coming. I've been just working in the background and working my other job. Keeps the lights on. So until next time, please like, subscribe, share, comment below. Tell me I'm an idiot. See you next time.